Nigeria is in a leadership crisis, and all of us must come together to fix this issue of government. So because of this electoral reform, when I know say I just decide to make we focus on them so that there will be no distraction. This case of Senator Natasha Duaga, all of us just sit down and they look. We cannot allow this kind of injustice to continue. If truly you say that the woman, because she disobeyed standing orders, they suspend her for 6 months, withdraw her security, stop her salaries and allowances, you started a criminal recall to recall her from the Senate. That will no work, will never give up. They still talk, say all the petition where the woman talk, she raised 3 petitions, sexual harassment, malicious this thing to stop her from enjoying her legislative privileges, and abuse of office none was attended to. Yet it no still end the game. She's now in court. They say defamation against the Senate president. Today we dey High Court for where the case they. I say make I just consider, make we hear whether maybe now we the case where we don't know. So make we just see the proceedings. What exactly is the case? A case of defamation against the Senate president, who be the prosecutor, Attorney General of the Federation and Minister for Justice. If a senator has a problem with another senator that is a civil defamation matter, is the Ministry of Justice the personal lawyer to the Senate president? Why is there this kind of calisthenics in Nigerian government? And today, by the time you hear the entire proceedings, you will see that they now just wanting everybody they try to get to remand the woman in prison. They ask her, including the judge, is she a flight risk? She's a serving senator. The day when they call her to arraign her, she came back from the country and she's here. They say, no, we are moving that she should be denied bail and she should be arraigned in a prison until the case is heard. For a matter between a senator and another senator who were elected equally, the federal government is the one prosecuting on behalf of the senator. No matter how we try to check and balance these things, it is not right and it should not be so. Thank God for the judge. At least they don't grant her 50 million bail with one shorty. And then the fact that you cannot even grant her bail on self-recognizance, Nigeria, where we they head to? All of us that support this injustice, it can be anybody. Both the Senate president and they were equally voted and elected. One person no pass the order. This power is transient. If you don't leave power, power will leave you. You cannot be Senate president forever. You cannot be president forever. Even the greatest dictators in the world, after some time, they go come out. Let the interest of the people and the rule of law guide what we do. We dey High Court today, everybody, Mama Pia and the rest of them. I thank you now as we did so. Senator Natasha no be criminal. Senator Natasha puts her own allegation. Why are they not giving her fair hearing? The same way they are taking up the petitions of these other people. Nigeria, it go far gone. Nigeria really go. I just say make we come court today. Make myself come use my eyes see and hear whether na me the case or na Nigeria won't kill it, Papa, on his own day. May God help Nigeria. My name is Peter for Nigeria.
Okay, so are you guys right? We can see that she has been granted bail in the sum of 50 million naira. How would you generally just describe this whole scenario from the charge sheet down to now that she has been granted bail?
I think for me as a citizen, I really.
Can we have quiet, please?
I think for me as a citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I feel sad. I feel saddened that we're here doing this when there's so many things that the federal government should be focused on. The federal government decided to charge Senator Natasha to court. And the fact that she's not even built on self-recognizance, that's something, that should worry every one of us. With all the things that we have going on, how does it mean? Why is it that the federal government is not taking on the sexual harassment allegation that were made? Why are they selective in the way they're doing? It is between Senator Akpabio and Senator Natasha. On what basis is a federal government coming in when a lot of the petition that Senator Natasha herself had put out has not been done? We can't continue to have selective justice. Selective justice is injustice. And the more this keeps going on, if they can do it to her, who else is safe in this country? We're being told that when something is done against you and you speak out to someone who they perceive as being powerful, even though they are not powerful, remember that the office of the citizen is the highest office in the land. But when it's done to someone perceived to be powerful, the federal government brings out its might. We have terrorists who are out there doing videos every day, insulting us, every day calling us out. The federal government is not doing everything to go after them, but it's to sit down on a case that they have no business with. If it's an allegation has been made and Senator Akpabio feels that an allegation has been made against him, then he should go to court. Why are they using the taxpayers' money on this frivolity that we have right now? And so for me, at the end of the day, is that every Nigerian, we're all on trial. And I will take the words of Senator Natasha. This injustice shall not prevail. It shall not be sustained.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, quick breakdown. Natasha Akpotudua said on TV that Godswill Akpabio won't buy her and that he's collaborating with the former governor of Kogi State, Yaya Bello, and that they have had a meeting and they have agreed, say, may they take her out somewhere inside Kogi State so that it could be like, say, now state people will invest for her and I do her. Godswill Akpabio ran to the government to complain. By running to the government, it means you go police. If you go police, now government, you don't go meet. If you go court, now government, you don't go meet. And you file the criminal charge, and the criminal charge, now government will file on behalf of the person. So it is now Natasha Akpotudua versus the government. So they went to court this morning, and the federal government lawyer wants the court to put Natasha in prison. But the court refused. Rather, they granted Natasha bail at 50 million. Before we talk about this issue, let me run you quick through the news real quick. According to Vanguard newspaper, it said, the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, sitting at Maitama, has granted bail to the suspended senator for Kogi Central, Natasha Akpotudua, to the tune of 50 million naira. The court, in a ruling that was delivered by Justice Chizoba Oji, rejected the application the federal government made for the defendant, who was arraigned on a 3-count charge, to be remanded in prison custody pending the determination of the case against her. Justice Oji held that she found no reason to deny the defendant bail, saying there was sufficient evidence that she is willing to face her trial. Consequently, aside from the 50 million naira, the court held that the defendant must produce one shortee who must be a person of integrity that owns a landed property in Abuja. Her husband can do that. The court based this decision on Section 36 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, as well as Section 163 and 165 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act in 2015. The case was subsequently adjourned to September 23rd for trial. Federal government is prosecuting the lawmaker for allegedly making a false claim that the Senate President Godswill Akpabio and former governor of Kogi State Yaya Bello were behind plot to take her out. In the charge marked CRO 29725, federal government alleged that Senator Akpotudua, who was listed as the sole defendant, made the false and defamatory remarks when she appeared as guest on live television. It specifically accused her of making imputation, knowing or having reason to believe that such imputation will harm the reputation of a person. According to the charge, by making such false imputation that tarnish the image of others, Senator Akpotudua committed an offense under Section 391 of the Penal Code, Cap 89 laws of the Federation 1990. It added that the alleged offense is punishable under Section 392 of the same law. Giving particulars of the offense in count 1 of the charge, federal government told the court that the defendant committed the alleged crime on April 3rd during a live broadcast on China's television, Politics Today. First and foremost, I want to say well done to everybody who joined Natasha Akpotudua to court today. I saw Randa Peters in court. I saw this lady from Edo State. What's be her name now? I saw her in court, this other content creator with a fight against bad governance. I saw Obuzekwe in court. I saw Aisha Yesufu in court. Well done to everybody that turned up. For me, I'm not in support of Natasha Akpotudua, and I'm not against her either. I really like the truth to be known. But at this school, Wakawe, Akpabio, they try use. Nine, we no go agree for. Somebody said they are trying to buy me. It's not left for the court to decide, to check if it is true or not. If the person is lying, she faces the consequences. If the person is saying the truth, then the person will try to buy her face the consequences. But now, the person will try to buy herself, which she accused, then we start to investigate that person. They don't say me they put her for prison. How? Why? For talking? So people go ascertain if she dey lie first before we know whether we want to put her for prison or not. So if somebody accuse somebody now first, the person will need money for bail. Whether they talk true or not, it's not adding up. And then the police are claiming to have investigated the matter and that she is lying. Anyway, that is why it became a charge that she needs bail for. Police say they don't investigate the matter. As a matter of fact, the witnesses where they line up, the 2 police officers, when investigate the matter, go appear as witnesses to testify. But let's allow the trial go on first. If the court now finds her guilty, they will not be thinking of arresting her or bailing her. But somebody has not been found guilty, so why does the person need to be bailed? Sometimes I know they understand the way Nigerian laws are designed.